So here's looking here. So
There it is.
here,
William Jefferson
damn, look at the math I got on that hella small.
Presidential impeachment.
He must have been president of such and
in that
such.
little corner of Arkansas.
And I'm wondering, oh yeah, I must have thought about a
to a
thing.
constitutional showdown.
Still, oh yeah, that was Al Gore.
Yes, somehow one thing.
So I must have seen this before the green screens. And let's listen to that. Let's just put our minds together.
Relations with that woman.
And he talking about that mess on what you call whitewaters and whatnot. That was the foundation of what the real estate have, the real estate of the Clintons have on, and what do you call it, the natural resources nowadays, where they get interdimensional living and reincarnation for eternity.
Invest in Whitewater. Other financial ties as well.
Beyond that, I was a smoke screen of what it was, and even back then, I was in wood shop, so I didn't even know what exactly I was talking about, or know what was going on. All I know that is I would watch Cedric the Entertainer, and he would say he got the tendencies. So, and that's bull, right? Because because after you see the elections in 2016, you see President Clinton throw out the balloon like, ha ha, yippee, something like that.
We did nothing in Prospect.
And must have said all that, or rather, you know what I'm saying, on Razorback City or something like that. And so, of course, Clinton's, he's like talking about your saxophone or something. And this is when I was in high school, and I was like, taking history, and the only reason I like history is because I would sit there and just be able to listen. Like, okay, and taking a break, you know what I'm saying? Not until after he said, oh, finals, you have to either write 7 pages or something, or present something in the class for 5 minutes. I was like, I can't do neither of those things, you know what I'm saying? I'm too mad, first of all,
looking for the crime until
all that, you know what I'm saying? And I just learned this thing. I was like, yeah, it is when I was too mad to do all that. So everybody started that. So, you say that saying on CNN spin on it. So it was like Ken Starr who was Ken Starr and all this other stuff. And see, that's Ken Starr, and I must have said all that. And I was like, oh, that's just Walter, you know what I'm saying? You just like my ID, Walter Thompson Pasquale, I had to recite this, because peer-to-peer, like, they don't understand these things. They're like, oh man, how you graduate high school and this. High school is not that hard to graduate from, especially with the prima donnas that be in high school that have their own position on things and can't seem to be moved about something. And like, it's so simple to pass, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just say agree and be like, yeah, okay, and do the little things. But people be having a predisposition, so prima donna in their teens and whatnot. By the time they get to 30 and stuff, they just all dumping down and all this other stuff, or just kind of just throw away on some old being throwaway, you know what I'm saying? Dragging small blankets around and shit, wearing pigeon peacoats and stuff like that, wearing dirty beanies and stuff. And that's just how I see reflective. And how'd you make it out? I was like, well, I don't know. I was like, I might not have much, but I got enough to say, I don't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Where I was like, I think it's played, but yeah, it must suck to be you for real. I was like, you don't say anything because you're like, oh, Mule, we going to the embassy tomorrow. We don't worry about you. We got service dog treatments. And we come every Sunday on timeshares. Any day. We got rabid FBI coming here, you know what I'm saying, send you straight to prison. I ain't worried about that. It's like, oh no, this is Watergate, man. This is something else. We've been goons if I can take care of this. Goons, peer-to-peer. Boo, I'm talking about this on Hexagon. That is just totally crap, dude. Hey, these people, fucking bullshit, can't even spell receive. Talking about, I want to watch The Sopranos with a bartender. Remind me of like when I was 10 or something. When I was 10 and I'm nobody and whatnot. And I'm like, you know what, I don't want to hear about that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that. You got dirty shoes, like someone manured on them.
In his testimony, Clinton was
No, this other stuff. You know what? I was doing that. Basketball look like you're like 80 years old and stuff like that. Talking all this.
now had a case for perjury.
There are new allegations of
Talk about
perjury this morning against President Clinton.
Over the next few months, more hell broke loose.
Something like, oh man, I can't afford to do the time to do. You can afford to watch HBO and watch the bullshit and get your gas on what is that show? I was gonna say, what's the other show out right now? The other one?
Monica Lewinsky's dress that had
All these other shows out there.
forced to tell the truth.
It's talking about enzymes, it's talking about enzymes, Asians, enzymes.
In fact,
So what? Don't you can be stuck me in line, you can do that forever. You ain't talking about what are you doing? I'm thinking. What are you thinking about? Just everything at the same time for a long time.
the scandal,
Bringing her to orgasm on 2 occasions.
Yeah, that's
listing
good.
11 possible grounds for
Yeah, I mean, here, so I want you to take a trip to Jamaica or something. Jamaica, you know, it's an embassy suites hang on in there.
Bill Clinton
Get away
was
from
in
you.
real danger
Oh,
of being pushed out of office. Many of his fellow Democrats were
so
furious with him.
I was like, wondering what that was on. Wasn't wondering. It was like volunteer something, do something. Damn.
Nixon in 1974 says your time's up. That would have
It
been
was
it.
like you're talking about you the slag man. I'm the slag man. Bum. Talking about I'm trash man with a spray can from Aaron Brothers or something like that.
To reclaim the trust of
I'm
the
gonna do
American
that.
people.
They ain't even got satins up on that thing.
His behavior may have
You know what I'm saying? They need them acrylics, them pillars. You know what I mean? Oh, hell, you talking about mess. There's them French windows. I've seen it all. Haven't I seen it all? You know what I'm saying? And the trees, what the trees of shame. Snake tree be talking about. What is you talking about, you orphan birch?
I see Republicans got stuff.
All this other mess. You're standing there like a damn, like a old version of pants. You know what I'm saying? Talking about that accounts for Trump when he got voted in 2016. Oh, dude, talking about I'm Bob Barker, talking about his cool prices right. I ain't tripping. She's a jackass anyway. I'm liking. Talking about you rocking them blacks because you think you would or whatnot. All of a sudden, oh my God, tuna in the tuna drawer talking about, oh, this your future, pimp, and take your 15. I'm like, what? No. Refuse. You know what I'm saying? And I did that for 3 months. That was bull. I don't know about mine, you know what I'm saying? Part of the contribution. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff. Time to pick up the red phone. Red phone for what? I don't even know the red phone is. When you do that?
Republicans were given a choice.
Red phone, like, get your ass here, bitch. Where you got? Let me telling them that. Talking about fancy ass chairs. Talking about, oh man, I just held to drop this ticket. What are you talking about, dude?
The president resigned and his legacy will be forever scarred today.
On this article of impeachment,
Dumb. That was just totally dumb.
William Jefferson Clinton is not guilty.
In retrospect, the 1998